Welcome back to South Florida Real Estate Update. You don't have to be in this business very long to hear some unbelievable and unfortunate stories about people who've tried to rent or buy a house, and the outcome was costly and could have been avoided. We have real estate attorney James Cioffi with us today. Thanks for being with us, Jim.
Pleasure to meet you.
And you are the Juris Doctor.
I am. See my stethoscope?
Okay.
And my legal pad?
Okay.
My degree, Juris Doctor from school.
Okay, good. So you can take the pulse of what a good real estate deal is, being an attorney, and you told me an incredible story that I still have a hard time believing.
It's really a nightmare, and it's just hard to believe that someone could do this to another person. A couple decided that they wanted to buy and rent a house, so they entered into a lease with an option to purchase. Well, they didn't realize that the person that they entered into agreement with was not the actual owner of the property. It was a scam, unfortunately.
Right.
So they gave the gentleman $40,000 for the option to purchase along with the rent money, only to find out about a month later when the real owner came knocking to their door that was a scam. So if they had an attorney involved in the transaction, we would have been sure that the money would have stayed in escrow and not released to the owner, so they would have been protected and not lost the $40,000.
Because you're looking at all the fine print,
Right.
that we like to say,
Right.
on contracts and where the money's going.
Sure, and as the attorney for the buyer or the tenant, I would protect that person's interest and make sure, as I said before, that the money would be secure in an escrow account and not released until the appropriate time.
Now, when I think of legal help, honestly, I think of expensive help. But if you've lost $40,000 in a real estate transaction, your real estate help is cheap.
Definitely. But also with title insurance in this area, the party who pays for title insurance would be able to select me to be the closing agent, and there's no additional attorney's fee involved in that transaction. So they're getting legal advice along with the ability to obtain title insurance.
And when you're buying a house, you can also use that deed as a vehicle for, future estate planning.
Sure. You can decide whether you want to buy the property in an individual name with another partner as joint tenants with rights of survivorship or tenants in common. Those are technical terms, but we would discuss what's best for your situation. A trust. Trusts are very common now. Limited liability companies. So there are different vehicles that we can use for estate planning purposes.
So you're telling clients, saying, you're lucky you called an attorney because you don't know what can happen.
Right. And then foreign investors. We have a lot of foreign people coming into this marketplace, and they're really treated differently from the residents of the United States with regard to taxes. So they could have a tax when they sell their property if they take ownership in their individual names versus if they form a United States limited liability company, they could avoid a tax upon the sale. It's the Foreign Interest in Real Property Tax Act. So that's another consideration that they wouldn't even know about unless they spoke with an attorney. And
then visas and other sorts of legal thicket of foreign buyers.
Right. Right, and we're blessed to have the foreign buyers, but they really need some guidance in how they should take the ownership of their property.
So as an attorney, you also have a title insurance company.
Yes.
Not every attorney does, obviously.
Right. And that company insures title in a transaction, either on a purchase or a refinance.
And you are the Juris Doctor, and
Yes.
You're having a lot of fun with it, but this is serious business.
It is, and I write a column on a monthly basis also, Ask the Juris Doctor. So if anyone has any questions, they can email us and we'll answer those questions in the future shows.
James Cioffi, thank you for being here on South Florida Real Estate Update. Thank you for the free legal advice.
I appreciate it. Thank you.